The nights are still cold, but with every new day the sun shines a little more brightly, and the chilly northern winds don't bring frost anymore. In Doñana, the winters are as mild as in many African marshlands, and it's a good place to spend this time of year. But spring is coming, and great changes are on the way. The large white storks are starting to form pairs and build nests. This is more difficult for the black-winged stilts, because they have to migrate to areas where food is plentiful to be able to breed. Longlegs is itching to start the journey. The placid days of Doñana are over, and now he has to fly north to find a good place to breed. If all goes well, he'll be back at the end of summer, perhaps accompanied by some offspring. But before that, he'll have to overcome his nervousness and face the uncertainties and dangers of the long journey. Longlegs' baby chicks can walk and look for food by themselves only a few hours after birth. But the parents remain vigilant. As soon as they think that their young are in danger, they don't hesitate to attract the attention of the potential enemy so the baby birds can avoid being seen. A real explosion of life invades the wetlands in spring, because this is the home of hundreds of living creatures. These areas are also essential for maintaining the water balance, and they provide us with a source of fresh water. They act like enormous sponges, filtering and cleaning the water naturally and storing it over a long period of time. Summer's coming to an end. Meanwhile, Longlegs' sons and daughters have grown up, are beginning to look a lot like their parents. Here in the north of Spain, the coming winter will be too hard for them to survive. That's why, once again, they all have to fly off to the marshlands further south. An increasingly difficult and dangerous journey, because many of the wetlands where they used to stop off to rest on the way have disappeared. Now in their place, they can see endless lines of housing developments and tower blocks. After spending long periods in the air, only the lucky ones will find natural areas which are still unspoilt, areas which gave shelter to Longlegs on previous occasions. Rice growing has traditionally been one of the main activities of the inhabitants of many wetlands. A form of agriculture which has had to become modernized in order to remain profitable. Another resource which is intimately linked to the wetlands is the extraction of salt from saltwater. Also, in recent years, a growing number of people have started visiting the wetlands to observe the wildlife. Birdwatching holidays are slowly but surely becoming a new source of wealth. All these economic activities are environmentally friendly, which is why Longlegs and his group have been able to rest here. Among the rice fields and salt flats, they get their strength back in readiness for the next stage of their journey. Over the years, they gain more and more experience, and this gives them a better chance of surviving. If they're lucky, they'll find other wetlands to give them shelter. some of the black-winged stilts have succumbed to a long and dangerous journey. Luckily, Longlegs and most of his group, including some birds which were born this spring in the Empordà, will arrive in Doñana to spend the winter. Only if we are capable of preserving the wetlands will this continue to be the case. If we achieve this, our children and the young chicks of the black-winged stilt will be able to enjoy the future opportunities offered by these freshwater ecosystems and their natural resources. And they will share the world with an enormous diversity of wildlife, the rich diversity possessed by the Spanish wetlands.